In 1993, Scott Brandner killed himself. His older brother Mike believed he had evidence that a priest named Brian Highfill had sexually abused Scott as a child.
I just want to remove this guy from society. I don't want him to ruin another life and family.
For years, Mike Brandner tried in vain to convince the Archdiocese of New Orleans that Highfill, now retired in Las Vegas, was a predator.
He's at large. He lives in a house in a community. Across the street is a house with a basketball goal. There are 2 schools in close proximity to his house.
We and our partners at the Times-Picayune New Orleans Advocate investigated Brandner's claims in our Losing Faith series last year. We tracked down other victims who had made similar claims against Highfill dating back almost 20 years. And that's when Archbishop Gregory Amond agreed to put Highfill on his list of credibly accused clergy.
Now I'm finding out that there was information out there that we did not know. I regret that. And I need to find out why that wasn't given to us.
There's a sea change happening across the country, not just with the Catholic Church, but in all walks of life, recognizing that victims of child sexual abuse need more time to come forward with their claims to seek damages in civil court. Catherine Robb of Child U.S. Advocacy was sexually abused by a family member but didn't report it until she was in her 40s. Now she educates lawmakers about data showing the average age for a victim to report childhood sexual abuse is 52.
And we also know that there are certain things that happen later in life that can trigger it. You know, having a child, and then when that child turns the age that you were when you were abused, a parent dying. Like, I didn't want to tell either of my parents.
14 states have eliminated the statute of limitations for filing claims of child sexual abuse in civil court. 21 states have given victims with claims that expired under the old laws a revival window, a chance to go back and file lawsuits for old abuse claims.
Lawmakers are figuring out that it is in the interest of the common good to have these laws.
Robb says she wrote the Louisiana bill. It passed both houses unanimously, and Governor John Bel Edwards signed it Monday, making Louisiana the 15th state without any deadlines to file new claims and the 22nd with a window to revive old ones. Robb calls it one of the nation's strongest.
And I believe that Louisiana has jumped from, a D, if that, up to the front of the class to a solid A.
The Louisiana Conference of Catholic Bishops initially opposed the bill, but in the end, the Archdiocese issued this statement in favor of its passage. This legislation allows those abused, not only in churches and schools, but in their families, playgrounds, workplaces, youth organizations, and other public businesses where children and teenagers should be safe, to pursue their claims in court regardless of when it occurred.
Last year, WWL-TV ran a special on my brother. His name was Scott Matthew Brandner. After it aired, people for 27 years that I've been trying to get in touch with to confirm what I already knew came out of the woodwork. It took the WWL report to legitimize in their minds their claims and their experience.
And now, for the first time, they have a right to pursue those claims in civil court, no matter how old they are or how long ago the abuse occurred. David Hammer, Eyewitness News.
And a lot of the focus have been on the church sex abuse scandals, and its victims were leading advocates for the new law. But Catherine Robb says most child sexual abuse is committed by family or by family friends. She said only about 4% of child sex abuse cases involve Catholic clergy.